Hello, my dear students. In the last period, we have studied about the coagulating power and flocculation value and coagulation value, and we have studied some two numericals. So, in this series, we are going to solve few more numericals. Let us look at the third numerical. The third numerical tells us that in a coagulation experiment, 5 ml of As2S3 sol, that is arsenious sulfide sol, is mixed with dilute distilled water and 0.1 molar solution of an electrolyte so that total volume is 10 ml. It was found that all solutions containing more than 4.6 ml of AB, that is the electrolyte added from outside, coagulate within 5 minutes. What is the flocculation value of AB for As2S3 sol? So for AB we can write molarity is equal to 0.1 molar and volume is 4.6 ml. For sol of As2S3 volume, like total volume of mixture, this should be volume of mixture is 10 ml. Now moles of AB, that is 0.1 molar. So we can say that 0.1 mole in 1 liter, therefore 0.1 mole in 1000 ml. So how much mole of AB in 4.6 ml, and that is how this is what we can find by using this. So 4.6 divided by 1000 multiplied by 0.1, and that is what we get 0.00046 moles. So this much of moles of AB is present in 4.6 ml, which we actually add to make this total volume 10 ml. So when we mixed, the total volume is 10 ml. When we mixed both the volume, total volume when coagulate is 10 ml. So moles in 10 ml is moles of, actually we should write moles of AB in 10 ml, or moles in 10 ml needed is equal to 0.00046 moles. Therefore moles in 1000 ml needed, if you want it into 1000, so 10 we multiply by 100 to give 10 multiplied by 100, so that we get 1000. So here also we multiply this with 100, and finally we get moles per liter needed of AB is equal to 0.046 moles, because in the definition it is clearly written that according to definition, flocculation value is the minimum quantity of the electrolyte in millimoles to coagulate 1 liter of total volume. So here still we need to find out the quantity in millimole, but now we have got the value in 1 liter in moles. So we need the value in millimoles. So mole when multiplied with 1000, they gives us the millimole. So for 1 liter of sol or 1 liter of mixture, you can say the AB needed is equal to 0.046 mole, and therefore this moles, if we convert into millimoles, we need to multiply it with 1000, so it is 46 millimoles. So this is what it is, the coagulation value for of AB for As2S3 sol. Now we have the fourth question. For coagulation of 100 ml of arsenious sulfide As2S3 sol, 5 ml of NaCl is required. What is the coagulation power of NaCl? Here instead of coagulation power, actually they should give us in the question what is the coagulation value, but they have given us the coagulation power, and that is what we can solve it as a coagulation value. So for NaCl we think that molarity is 1 molar and volume needed is 5 ml. So 1 mole of NaCl is in 1000 ml, and therefore in 5 ml solution we need 5 divided by 1000 multiplied by 1 mole NaCl in 5 ml, that is nothing but your 0.005 mole of NaCl in 5 ml electrolyte solution, Now we are going to solve it. So what we can say, when we mix, the total volume is 100 ml of sol plus 5 ml of electrolyte, that is the total volume is 105 ml of mixture. After mixture or after mixing 0.05 mole in 105 ml mixture, and therefore in 1000 ml mixture, if we make total volume 1000 ml or 1 liter, what is the amount of electrolyte that we are in need of? So it is 1000 divided by 105 multiplied by 0.005, and that is what it is, 0.04761 mole in 1 liter mixture. Now this is what it gives us again, the value in mole. We want the value in millimole, so we just need to multiply it with 1000. So when this value is multiplied in 1000, we get the value in millimole per liter. So it is 0.04761 multiplied by 1000, that is 47.61 millimoles per liter, and that is what it is known as the coagulation value or flocculation value or coagulation power, and that is what we can find out as a 47.61 as an answer. Now we want to study about the coagulation of lyophobic salts. Sorry, lyophilic salt. I made a mistake. So now we want to understand about the lyophilic salt and their coagulation. There are two factors which are responsible for the stability of lyophilic salt. These two factors are charge present on their particles, and second, solvation of the colloidal particles. So if the lyophilic salt is hydrophilic, means the dispersion medium is water, it is known as the hydrophilic salt, and the second factor in that case will be hydration. So we can say hydration in case of hydrophilic salt. When charge from the colloid particle and solvation around the colloid is removed, lyophilic salt can be bring out to the coagulated. So we can simply say that for the coagulation of the lyophilic salt, we need to remove the charge and we need to remove the hydration or the solvation. Coagulation of lyophilic salt. Coagulation of lyophilic salt can be done by number one, by adding an electrolyte or by adding the suitable solvent. A very important information: when solvents such as alcohols and acetones are added to hydrophilic salt, the hydration of dispersed phase occurs. The dehydration, remember, so hydration is removed, which is known as the dehydration, and under this condition a small quantity of electrolyte can bring about the coagulation. So for doing the coagulation, what we should do, first we should add the alcohol or ether into the lyophilic salt, especially the hydrophilic salt, and then by adding the small amount of electrolyte from outside can bring about the coagulation of lyophilic salt. I hope, my dear students, you are enjoying. Happy learning.